Thanks for joining us for this wrap-up video on day one of InfoComm 2023 in Orlando, Florida. Hurrairah, what did you see today that you liked?
There's a lot that's going on at the show. There's a real buzz about it. You can see the people streaming out right now. I focused on the meeting room today, UC&C. It's a piece of the pie that everyone wants to get a slice of. Video manufacturers are releasing products for it. Audio manufacturers are releasing products for it. I saw the Shure MXA902, which is a tile microphone with a loudspeaker now attached to it. Crestron brought all the products that they showcased in Madrid. For people who didn't go to Madrid like me, this was our first opportunity to see them in person, get a feel for them. Sennheiser has a new video bar that seems quite interesting, and Biamp has some extremely nice demo rooms showcasing what they feel the future of the collaboration aspect of UC&C is going to be.
I saw Biamp at the end of the day, and you could hardly get to see things because there were so many people, and that was at like 4:30.
That's been the big thing for me, is that it's Orlando. It's not meant to be the popular InfoComm, and yet it's packed.
Everyone I spoke to seemed almost shocked at how busy it was, actually. I mean, it was a sort of nice shocked, but it was, I think they were sort of taken aback by, I think the numbers were quite obviously low last year, and there were reasons for that, but yeah, no, it was in terms of turnout for day one, I thought it was great.
Yeah, definitely. And
I saw mountains of LED today, as you'd expect. I think about 90% of them had a virtual production set up on them, which kind of, as you'd expect to see, I guess. But even more, LG had a virtual production for the first time I've seen them kind of embrace that. Something I saw in a sort of smaller for a company called DigiLED, they've got this thing called Zeus, which is quite clever. It's all about how LED screens are actually burning a lot of energy, especially when they're turned off. You don't turn them off, you just turn them to black at night times, and then you turn them back up again in the morning. This thing called Zeus is going to reduce the huge energy consumption when it's off, i.e. turned to black overnight. That's a really clever thing, and I think not enough people in the LED world are talking about the efficiency and the energy that those screens are burning. I'd really like more people to kind of take that on board, really. Any
standout star products or platforms that you think people on day two should check out?
The thing that impressed me most probably was from AMX, which you wouldn't have kind of put money on before the show. Even the guy that I spoke to said, look, we know we've been quiet, we know people are saying what's happened to AMX and Samsung Waters. He said, but all that time we've been getting products in development. We have been working, it's just you haven't seen us do anything yet, you know. And the first thing, and that was the first fruits of that labours, is a thing called Muse, which is their first platform since Netlinks was launched in 1999. It's called Muse. They intriguingly called it a low-code, no-code platform. So it's not aimed at that classic kind of, you know, you need huge amounts of programming skills to do it. It's aimed at kind of a lot lower end in terms of the kind of knowledge you'll need. You still need a little bit of programming, nowhere near you don't have to go on sort of 3-day courses to work it. So I think that'll be a really interesting one to watch.
Yeah, I'm putting that in my schedule for tomorrow then, based on your recommendation.
Love to catch up with you, and let's do it again on day two.
Yeah, most definitely.